Hello, Danielle Palmer, holistic esthetician, and we're here with day 4 of the Love Your Skin You're In Washer Challenge. Okay, so I gave you a couple of routines to do, so I'm going to back up and we are going to talk about cleansing. So, you should cleanse your skin daily, and I'm not judging. I totally get it. We're all busy. But, so if you just don't cleanse, at least splash water on your face and drag a dry paper towel up your face. And then once it's wet a little bit, then you can go in between your eyes, underneath and in between. So, there's a bunch of different types of cleansers. What is generally the best for everyone is a cream cleanser. And what that is, it is actually, it's like a cream. Does not soap up at all. I could rub this all day long, would not soap up at all. Sodium hyaluronate and sorry, it's really late and I had a parent-teacher meeting before. I'll talk about that when I talk about the foaming. So the milk or cream cleanser, they could be called either one. And then there's an oil cleanser, and it's actually an oil, and yeah, you put it on your hands, and I think it's cool. I really like the oil cleansers. So whenever you cleanse your face, what I'm seeing with a lot of people is that they just cleanse right here, that they're missing right here. And then so texture starts to build up. I was going to talk a little bit about milia, but I think I'll keep it too long. I'll do another whole video on that, okay? On the why we get it and how to prevent it, and how to get rid of it. All right, so we have another new one. Oh, that's not it. Is a micellar. So this actually is a waterless cleanser. You could literally put it on your hands and cleanse your face just without water. It's great for the teenagers who just won't wash their face, or if you're one of those people who just they want like a half a step thing. Okay, the rinsing is really important. So another cleanser that you can have is a cleanser with a alpha or beta hydroxide, but you'll be photosensitive with these, so I would avoid them all summer and early fall and late spring. Always err on the side of caution when it comes to doing retinols and alpha and beta hydroxys and even lactic acid, because you can be a little bit photosensitive and then you're counterproductive. All right, so then there's cleansers with scrubs in them. So that's kind of neat. It's a daily, and people use it daily. I only do the scrub one in the shower, personally. I make a big mess, and you really have to rinse well when you cleanse. Okay, so, do I do them all? I think so. So there is foaming cleansers, but you should only really use them if you're oily. And, yeah, just, okay, so there's the EWG, Environmental Working Group, and Yucca, Y-U-K-A. There's a Yucca app, there's an EWG app, but there's also a website. So you can go on there and see whether or not your products are clean. Okay? There's about 1,500 ingredients that they allow in the United States that they don't allow in Europe and even Canada. So the rule of thumb, I tell all my clients, because we're here, we're near Canada, and anything that's sold in Canada has to have a French writing on it. So if it has French writing on it and you see it at Marshall's, say, okay, I think you're all right. Because it leads up to these standards where, like for instance, China does not. Okay, so those are all surface cleansers. Okay, you're only going to clean the makeup and the dirt off of your face. A couple of times a week, I recommend a deep pore cleanser. Okay, and we call it a disincrustation, but the French word for it is descreme. So descreme is a deep pore cleanser, and what it does is it emulsifies the sebum on the skin. So it liquefies it, and you do it in the shower under steam, and I use it professionally. But if you don't get a lot of facials, it's something you might want to think about getting a disincrustation. So there's an original, but they also made one with a little bit of scrub, but this has a little salicylic in it too, so I do not use it all summer. I mix the cleanser. All right, so we cleansed. So after you cleanse, your skin should feel a little tight, not super tight. So if it's super tight, then your cleanser is too harsh for you. So it should feel a little bit tight. And then you want to tone. So you can tone with witch hazel. So witch hazel is an excellent toner. Put it on a cotton pad or a 2x2 or a round or whatever, and go up on your face. So after you cleanse and you rinse, either do a toner that you'll use pads with, or that paper towel I told you about earlier. You take the paper towel and drag it up your face. Then once it's wet, and you can go inside your eyes. All right, so if you do a toner that's on something, then you don't need the paper towel. You're doing that afterwards, and you'll see it on whatever you use. I like using spray toners because they're easy, and I love easy stuff. But you can get better ingredients in the toners, the non-spray toners. And so it's just up to you. If you are not going to put anything on a cotton ball, and I know this about myself, then get a spray. All right, because it's important. The toner, what does it do? It makes your face inhospitable for bacteria. Okay? All right, so we went over cleansing, and we went over toning, and we went over deep pore cleansers. All right, so deep pore cleansers, do them like once or twice a week to start with. You can build up to 3 times, but don't do them like 3 times a week, because if you haven't done it, it'll just bring everything to the surface, and that's not fun. It will only come one time, but you don't want to go ahead and just pull everything up at the same time. So once to twice a week. You can build up to 3 times if you're oily or you tend to get clogged. Alrighty, so that's it. If you have any questions, I did want you to know that skincare products cost money. All right, so there's a difference between a $30 cleanser and a $10 cleanser generally. So use the Yucca or the EWG before you go bargain shopping for your skincare. That's my personal opinion. Your skin's your largest organ, and it absorbs a lot. So just think about that before you go ahead and just buy anything off the shelf, okay? Use what you have, unless it's like you scan it and it's like comes up with huge red flags. I'm not about throwing what you have away. Use what you have unless it's going to hurt you. But then you might want to invest a little bit more in yourself, okay? In your skincare. Not saying that you have to get it from me. I'm just saying this is for you. If you want to get it from me, that's fine too. But I'm just saying this for you. You should really invest in your skincare if you want your skin to stay nice. All right? All right. I love you guys.